Hello and welcome to another devlog. Man, I look like such a geek without my beard. Can't wait for it to grow back and so I can actually look like a man again. You go, whoa, I'm a man. I'm a bearded man. Yeah, whatever. Sorry. Anyways, I've been busy. I'm happy because I've been finally able to get some work done, and I did a new boss. So stage 2 is complete. Like the second area is not done yet. I will add more levels and work on the ones we have right now. But the first thing is going to be like get a template, get some new assets, which is what I did. And then now I'm going to start working and adding stuff. It wouldn't be fun, right? If I got to the end of the game and everybody knew everything about the game, right? Because they watched the devlogs or whatever. And so I'm saving some for the bit at the end where I'm like, okay, this is the core of it. So now I'm just gonna add stuff, right? And then I'm gonna make new levels, work on the old ones, that kind of stuff. Put in some new spice, so people aren't just like, play the demo. What's the point of playing the game, right? Anyways, let me show you the new boss. Let me see if I can beat him without any upgrades or any cheats. And there's a little extra to this guy. Right? He's not just like jumping around, so I was gonna be like, oh my god, I died already? Okay, so this is the new boss. I call him the Grand Wizard. So this one, we have the swords there to pick up. He's gonna shoot at you. We gotta dodge. And then we gotta time it. Come up here. Oh. Alright, now is his special. He's gonna summon a bunch of boomies. Alright, so we pick up this. Oh! Oops. Okay, I'm a bit close to too close to the monitor. Monitor? Monitor. There you go. To remind you guys, I am literally blind, but I have been able to beat him before. I was just a bit too close to the screen. I have 0 peripheral vision, right? So, oh, dang it. Okay. We wait. There's 3, now there's 1 more. Alright. Now we drop a bomb. We drop balls on him. Oh god. Alright, let's run over. Oh, no. That's fine. Alright, we wait for the next one. 2, 3. Okay, now we go in. Should have waited. Oh, there was 1 more boomy up there. I didn't see him. That's 3 and 4. We only have 3 swords because no upgrades. So I'm playing on hard mode, okay? Oh, no. God dang it. I forgot about... Because I keep forgetting that I put the stuff where I put the stuff. I don't know. Give me a break, okay? Hey, you try going all this way with no upgrades and then one-shotting this guy. Alright, so 3. There you go. Okay, we can bomb him. So now he's going to summon boomies. And I'm going to cheat him a bit. Okay. So dang it, I didn't see the... Oh, I should have used that opportunity. Whatever. 2, 3. Now we wait for the 4. And then we jump in. There we go. We got the 3 hits. Let's collect these 3. No. Oh, it's fine. Keep locking myself in a corner. There's 2, 3. And there's 4. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can get some of the boomies. This is such a fun boss, man. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Okay, I'm full. I'm full on mana, so I can get the hits. Grab that one. Yeah, I'm waiting for the mana swords to show up. They only show up when there's 0 swords. So like, if you leave one up and you don't pick up all of them, then the rest won't spawn. Okay, that's 3. Case in point, I forgot to pick this one up. Okay, so now I gotta wait for the rest. Okay. Get this one. Okay, we got one more cycle. It's 3, 4. Get some hits in. Oh, do. No. Oh. My God. My gaming skills are not what they used to be. I used to be a gaming god back in my youth. Okay. Let's see if I can get some of the boomies. And let's grab that one. So the other ones can spawn. 2, 3. Let's just use what we got. That was a drive-by. Mana sword drive-by. Can we get it? Can we get it? Yes! Oh! Oh, I got all of them. They're all spawning up there. That's 3. Let's grab that one. So he's about to die. If I can not mess this up. Oh, no. It was a couple of hits away. My God, I suck. But yeah, that's the new boss. Oh, man. I suck. Anyways. I'm going to upload this. Oh, pardon me. I'm going to upload this. I'm going to update the demo. You guys can try it out. I'll try to do a quick run, but it would be too long. You'll just be seeing more of the same. But yeah, beating this guy with no upgrades, I suck. Yeah. I was able to beat him before. So it is possible to do it with no upgrades. But I'm starting to see the potential of this game, right? I want to make this game like speed runnable. I want to like try to optimize this so that people can have like their fun at speeding their way through this. But so far, I'm really happy with this boss. It was good. It's really good. It's basically just 2 phases, right? The reason why it was taking so long between the phases is because we have 0 upgrades, right? So we do 1 damage instead of 1.5 or 2 damage. And we can only collect 1 sword, right? We have no bombs, right? Can't use bombs. So with all of that stuff, it goes by a lot quicker. But it's basically just 2 phases. So he has the normal phase where he just shoots fireballs at you. And then you have when he gets to certain amounts of health, like he has 30 to begin with. When he gets to 25, 20, then he jumps down. I believe it's when he has 10 and then 5. He starts spawning boomies, and he spawns 5 boomies around him on a like 300 pixel radius. And that's it. You just gotta go between dodging the boomies, dodging the squishes. And yeah, it's a cool boss. I was happy with it. It was like this morning I was like, I had the rough idea of what I wanted to do. And then I was like, oh man. It's like, can I actually make this? Like, I wasn't too sure on things. And then I started poking at it. I started building the character, the boss. I was making him shoot at me, making all the stuff work. Then I did the special move and worked that out. It's like, oh, this is great. And the original idea was to make him teleport all over the place. So I was gonna have different platforms. And the idea was you hit him a couple times, you teleport away, and then you have to chase him down, and then you teleport to a different area, and so on and so on. Maybe it'll be like a hard mode of this game, of this boss. But then, as I was trying it out, like jumping up and hitting him enough times, and then he'd get into the cycle of shooting fireballs at me, I was like, this is kind of fun. Just going in, poking, and then dodging while other stuff is happening. And then I added the squishes, these things that just come down. And I was like, oh, this is cool, right? Because you can dodge to the middle, but if you're in the middle and he shoots, oh, actually, there's this bug. I have no idea why this happens. I want to see if it works. I'm gonna give myself a bunch of health. I wonder if if you can bug him out. No. Yeah, this one doesn't do it. I wonder why. Yeah, there's this thing with the wizards. I think I can show you. Do I have level 1 open? Game code, level 12, level 11. We can just start a new one. Yeah, there's this thing. It's a bug because it's not intended, right? It's nothing harmful. That's why I haven't looked into it, because it doesn't bother me. Actually, I think it's kind of cool. Because it's sort of like, it became a game mechanic. But it's still a bug, because I didn't plan on it, right? Check this out. So the wizard's shooting fireballs, right? If I put myself like this. Like this. See? I'm on top of him. He's trying to shoot the fireball. The fireball can't be shot. And I'm not taking damage. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's like the fireball is spawning and instantly collides with the character and it does nothing. Yeah, look how close like how far away we can be. Yeah, that time now it spawns. Now it spawns. Yeah, it was still spawning. I have no idea why it's doing that, but it's fine, right? I like it because it's counterplay. It's like you need to the thing with the wizards is you need to run at them, dodging the fireballs, jumping over them, and so on. And then you once you get to them or on top of them, they become useless, right? And defenseless. And that's the whole wizard thing, right? They're good at range and shooting stuff and magic, but once you get to them, it's like, it's their weak spot. And I really don't know. Let me have a quick look. Just a quick glance. I'm not gonna. This is like changing the scenes. Just a quick glance. Alright, Red Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. I put this just to like not conflict with this. Right, so in the timer, yada yada yada. In the animation frame of wizard 0, then it does the charge when it's 1. And the boolean variable charged up wizard 1 is true. Then it creates the fireball at the position of the wizard 1, which is there. So it should do that thing. Right? It should do that thing. So is the issue with the fireball? Fireball. There you go. So when the fireball is in collision with, oh, it's the trigger once. Is it? It's gotta be. It's always trigger once. It is always, always, 99% of the time. It is always 99% of the time. That is what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's right. It is trigger once doing it again. Doot doot da 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 doot doot doot. I still need new music. Nope, it is not trigger once for once. Huh. It is not trigger once. Oh my god. I'm like, mind blown. Honestly, I looked at it as like there's no reason why it should be trigger once. Unless I had already collided with it. Create a small explosion, play the sound, taking into account all fireball trails. I have no idea. No idea. Wait. No. No, this is the right. Is it the right order? Because I'm thinking. It's because the order of the events. It's because it's being created and deleted before the damage taken events can take place. So let's try this. Taking damage. Yeah, doing this grouping thing is kind of nice, but sometimes this kind of stuff may happen. So which one's the fireball? It's in collision with fireball. There we go. Right here. So I'm gonna disable this one. I said I'm gonna disable this one. There you go. I was fairly certain I hit D, but it did nothing. And now I'm gonna copy it. And I'm gonna go all the way down here. Down to me fireball. And I'm gonna paste this. So the damage triggering effect is now between the deleting and the creating. Now we preview. I should have just opened level 1. It would have been quicker. I'm not going to lose too much time on this. This is just interesting, right? I mean, this is the fun part for me of game developing is all the puzzles, right? Every time you have an issue, it's like, ooh, puzzle. What do I need to do to fix this? Okay, got hit. And got hit. There we go. And shebang. That was the issue. See? Order is a big thing. So what was happening here, I'm going to delete this, was this event, the red wizard, is where the fireball gets created, right? We create the wand, and then the wand, when it gets to the frame 1, which is the shooting in front, he creates the fireball. And then the event fireball is where if it's in collision with the little knight, it deletes, does the explosion, right? And deletes the thing. I'm going to delete this one, right? Because it's little yeah. I have a separate grouping just for damage taken, just to keep everything nicely, in one place. And it's above. So because GDevLog reads from top to bottom, it's going to read this one, create the fireball, and then gets here, and it's collision, it deletes the fireball, and no damage happens because it never gets to read this one up here. That's why it was looking buggy. Where is the one I disabled? What is disabled? There we go. Let's re-enable that one. Collision with Fireball, because I actually kind of like it. Now that I figured out what the issue was, it stopped being a bug and became a feature. So now if you get to the wizard and the fireball spawns on top of you, you no longer take damage. And now it's a feature because I know how it works, and I'm making the conscious decision not to fix it, and I'm actually going to implement this, and I'm actually going to keep this in mind for when I want to make stuff like this happen again. Which is kind of cool if you think about it. You just seen like a bug be transformed into a feature. And I don't even work for Bethesda. I mean, check that out. Okay. I think everything's fine. I'm gonna do one more place test off screen to make sure everything's right. I'm not gonna bore you with that. And then I'm gonna upload this to the GDevLog games, and you can try out the demo, and I'll be very happy and appreciative of your feedback, and so on and so on. Because it is really nice. Anyways, if you want to have a look at the boss thing, this is how I do the bosses. I have the mana sword spawn, which is just a mechanism to make the swords appear. I have little spawn points, which is these blue squares that you saw. And this happens when he says like magic sword spawn, it's those blue squares. So it's on a timer. If there's no mana swords on screen, then the timer starts, and once you get to a certain time, it gives you a bunch of swords, and then it waits for you to pick them all up. Then I do dealing damage to boss. So they need their own system on how to take damage, just so I can make everything else easier. So this is the dealing damage to the boss interaction. This is boss AI, but he doesn't really have much of an AI. So at the beginning of the scene, we give him health, so 30 health. And then I have this mechanism, which just faces him towards you. That way it looks cool, right? If you go to the left of him, it turns to the left. If you go to the right, it turns to the right. And then we have all this other stuff, which is, if the health is above 0, which, meaning if he's alive, then it does this stuff. And this is the shooting fireballs. So the shooting the fireballs has 2 timers. It has the attack timer, which is the one that tells you to shoot the fireballs. And that was being triggered every 1.5 seconds. That's what the right? The 4 fireballs. And then the other one, the charging, is the limit. So like if it's below 5 seconds, then it's constantly shooting fireballs every 1.5 seconds. If the charging goes above 5 seconds, then he stops shooting fireballs at you, and it's like he's recharging, right? He's waiting. Once the charging timer reaches 10, then that one resets, meaning that both of the timers are reset. Now we can shoot fireballs at you again for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, it needs to charge again and wait until the charging goes all the way to 10 seconds, right? So it's these 2 timers working in tandem. That's how you do a repeating pattern, a timed repeating pattern like this one. Every 1.5 seconds he shoots at you. And you also give that timer a timer so that it only happens within that time frame. I hope that made sense. Yeah. I hope that gave you some sort of like, oh my God, that's how you do it. Oh Lordy. I never thought about 2 timers. Only my husband. Oh, God. But I had a bit of a brain fart, to be honest. When I was doing like damage over time and so on, I was like doing this stuff with timers. I was like, maybe a variable to lock the timer behind this thing, or maybe a boolean. I was like, and then eventually, my brain clicked. Is like, why not use two timers? You know, it's so simple, right? It's so simple. One to regulate how often the damage is taken, and the other one to actually give you a period of for how long it should be doing that damage, right? It's like, oh, just use two timers. It's so easy. It's so simple, right? But it's one of these things where you look at a wheel, right? You look at a car and you look at a wheel and you see the car go down. And it's like, of course, wheel, right? That's how stuff goes down the hill, right? You use a wheel. That's how you do skateboarding and all that stuff. You want to make stuff roll, you use a wheel. But then you imagine like how many centuries or millennia, we went without a wheel until someone went, you know what? Squares kind of suck. Let's make it round. you know, I sometimes my brain goes there. Like I look at the doorknob and I look at the mechanism of the doorknob and I'm like, so simple. And then I wonder, man, how long did we go without doorknobs? Like without a locking mechanism? It's so simple, but until someone thinks of it, until your brain goes like, "Hey, wake up, stupid." Stuff might as well be rocket science, right? Anyways, that's my little rant of the day. Yeah, and then I do special moves. So special moves is when the boss gets to a certain amount of HP, like he does something, right? So that's what I'm doing with the bosses in this game. Like you hit them and then they go like choo choo, right? And then they start glowing white. That's their special move. They become invincible while that's happening, and they do something different. And that's why we also use what am I thinking of? These things, not stages, not phases. State machine. There we go. That's why we use states, right? So this says that special is false, meaning he's not doing a special move. So as long as he's not doing a special move, he's creating the timers and all this stuff is happening. Once he gets to his special move stage, right? The special move turns to true. So he's now on special move mode, right? And this stuff happens. So this is the thing making him glow, right? And showing him glowing. Um, it's the loop. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the loop. So he does the tweeting and all that stuff, and then this turns to false at the end. So this is like, oh, now it's false again. So he does this, turns to true, does all this, turns to false. Oh, it's false, turns to true, does all this, turns to false. It's on the loop, right? For as long as one of these is it's not damaged, is it? It is damaged. Yeah. For as long as damage is true, this is happening. Basically, this is invincibility. Um. Yeah. So this is the special move. He starts a timer when his health. So when he goes below 25, he starts the timer invincible. Then he sets all this stuff up. He does the sound. It triggers the damage to true, which triggers this stuff to go on the loop and make him like shiny. These are all the different stages. So 25, 20, then you have a 10 hit point gap. I was gonna make 15, but I was like, it's dragging too long. You know, it's a cool fight. I like it, but if it's too long, it becomes boring. It takes the shine away from being just like, oh, this is such a cool fight. I'm enjoying this so much too. Oh my god, we're still fighting this thing. Ah, so bored. And then if you die, it's like, oh, I need to start from the start. Kind of sucks. And I know there's no continuity in my game. I'm basically describing my game. Um, yeah. So if special is true, trigger once. Again, it's triggering two timers. So special and special over. One is the one where it's triggering the spawning of the boomies, which is special. So every second uh, of the timer special is creating a different boomy, right? This is all special effects, right? It's all the right, making the boomy appear. And then you have the special over, which is once he reaches 5.2 seconds, then it deletes both of these timers, meaning special is over, and this one's also over. This one stops repeating because it no longer exists, right? So I made it 5.2, so it has a little wiggle room just to finish spawning the last boomy before it everything gets shut down. And then when it gets shut down, it triggers the damage back to off. There we go. Yeah, set the boolean damaged of Grand Wizard to false. So now you can hit him again, and he stops glowing. So everything turns to false, and now you can hit the guy again. So that's the boss, right? It's nothing complicated. It's all timers. It's basically, you know, everything that looks cool in the game. It's all about timers. Yeah, that was it. Right. I'm not gonna bore you anymore. I know this is running long. Um, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this. And as you can tell, I'm gonna hit that save, and now I'm gonna export. And link will be in the description. Please enjoy, leave feedback, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I really appreciate the support. So until next devlog, tomorrow I'll start working on the new area, so it'll be cool. Maybe new assets, who knows? I already have a couple of ideas. I don't know. I'll try to make it cool. Right. Till then, peace out. Hope you have a good day. And, happy Easter. If you enjoy that kind of stuff. All right. Till then, peace out. Right. I'm hitting the button. Oh my god, there's so many of me, and I look so baby face. I look so young. I look like such a handsome devil. Such a geeky handsome devil. My god. Ah. Alright, till next time. Peace.